Welcome back to the channel. The 2026 Bentley Mulliner Batter costs nearly $2 million. But here's the tension: is this actually the ultimate luxury car, or just an overpriced collector's piece? Let's cut through the hype. The Batter is Bentley's farewell to the W12 engine, 740 horsepower, limited to just 18 units worldwide. Sounds incredible, right? But here's what reviews won't tell you: at 5,500 pounds, this feels more like a fast yacht than a nimble supercar. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds is impressive, but don't expect McLaren-level agility. The interior? Absolutely stunning. Bespoke leather, hand-finished everything, pure craftsmanship. But modern Rolls-Royce models offer similar luxury with better tech integration. And that's the catch: you're paying for analog beauty in a digital world. Ownership reality. Single-digit fuel economy, astronomical insurance, and maintenance costs that rival car payments. This isn't a daily driver, it's a garage investment. Who should buy it? Collectors who understand automotive history and buyers with climate-controlled garages. Who shouldn't? Anyone expecting cutting-edge technology or daily usability. Bottom line, the Batter is automotive art, not a rational choice. It's beautiful and rare, but heavy and thirsty. You're buying legacy, not necessarily the best driving car for $2 million. Here's something nobody talks about with the 2026 Volvo S90. It might be the most underrated luxury sedan on the market, but there's a reason it's not flying off lots. Let's be real. The S90 competes with the BMW 5 Series and Mercedes E-Class, but it takes a completely different approach. Where German rivals prioritize performance and status, Volvo focuses on something else: Scandinavian calm and safety obsession. Under the hood, you're looking at mild hybrid 4 cylinders and a plug-in option. The base engine makes around 250 horsepower. Sounds underwhelming compared to German turbos, right? But here's the insight: this isn't about neck-snapping acceleration. It's about smooth, refined cruising. If you're the type who floors it at every light, you'll find the S90 boring. If you value serene highway comfort, it suddenly makes sense. The interior is where Volvo separates itself. Minimalist design, premium materials, and those famous supportive seats. But here's the catch: the infotainment can feel laggy, and some controls are buried in touchscreen menus. Physical buttons fans will be frustrated. Safety. Class leading, as expected. Ownership costs are reasonable for the segment, and reliability is solid. But resale value trails the Germans significantly. Who should buy it? Buyers who prioritize comfort and safety over brand prestige. Who shouldn't? Anyone wanting sporty handling or strong resale value. The S90 is quietly excellent but commercially invisible, a smart choice if you don't need the badge. The 2026 BMW M5 just became a plug-in hybrid. And here's the controversy: it now weighs over 5,300 pounds. That's heavier than some SUVs. So is this still the ultimate sports sedan, or did BMW ruin a legend? Let's address the elephant in the room. The new M5 pairs a twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor for a combined 717 horsepower. That's brutal on paper. 0 to 60 happens in around 3.5 seconds. But here's what the specs don't tell you: all that weight fundamentally changes how this car feels. Previous M5s were surgical, agile, and thrilling in corners. This one? It's fast in a straight line but feels heavy when you push it. The electric boost delivers instant torque, which is addictive for highway pulls. But in twisty roads, physics can't be ignored. You're hauling over 2.5 tons. The interior is peak modern BMW, high-tech, well-built, but increasingly complicated. The curved display looks futuristic, but some purists miss the analog simplicity of older Ms. and yes, there's still a fake engine sound pumped through the speakers. Here's the real dilemma. The plug-in system adds about 25 miles of electric range. Great for short commutes and lowering emissions on paper. But it also adds cost, complexity, and that problematic weight. If you never plug it in, you're just dragging dead battery weight everywhere. Who should buy this? Tech-forward buyers who want electrified performance and don't mind the heft. Who shouldn't? M5 purists expecting the nimbleness of older generations. This isn't that car anymore. The 2026 Maserati Levante looks exotic, sounds incredible, and depreciates faster than almost any luxury SUV. Here's the brutal truth: is Italian flair worth the financial risk? Let's start with what the Levante does right. That Ferrari-derived V6 or available V8 sounds absolutely intoxicating. We're talking genuine Italian soundtrack, not fake exhaust noise. The styling also turns heads in ways a Cayenne or X5 never will. You get exclusivity without Lamborghini-level attention. But here's what dealerships won't tell you: Maserati reliability rankings are consistently near the bottom. Electrical gremlins, suspension issues, and infotainment glitches plague many owners. And when things break, parts are expensive and dealers are scarce compared to German competitors. The driving experience is where things get interesting. The Levante handles better than you'd expect for an SUV, with sharp steering and decent body control. But the interior quality? It's nice, but not two-year-old BMW nice. Materials feel a generation behind, and the infotainment system is clunky and outdated. Here's the ownership nightmare: resale value craters. A 3-year-old Levante loses around 60% of its value. Insurance is pricey, fuel economy is poor, and maintenance costs rival Porsche without Porsche's reliability reputation. Who should buy this? Lease-only buyers who prioritize sound and style over practicality, or those who understand they're paying a premium for Italian character. Who shouldn't? Anyone planning to own long-term or expecting German-level reliability and resale strength. Range Rover just announced they're building a sedan. Yes, a sedan. But here's the tension: can a brand famous for off-road luxury suddenly compete with the S-Class and 7 Series on pavement? Let's talk about what we know. This isn't official yet, but credible reports suggest a flagship sedan arriving soon, likely sharing the Range Rover's aluminum platform. Expect electrified powertrains, possibly a plug-in hybrid or full EV. The goal? Capture ultra-luxury buyers who want Range Rover prestige without the SUV footprint. Here's where this gets interesting. Range Rover has mastered one thing: making you feel like royalty inside a vehicle. If they translate that cabin magic into sedan form with their signature materials and commanding seating position, they might have something special. But here's the catch: sedans demand different dynamics than SUVs. The Germans have spent decades perfecting rear-wheel drive sedan handling. Range Rover? They're SUV specialists. Can they make a sedan that rides like a cloud and handles like a proper luxury sports sedan? That's the billion-dollar question. Then there's the reliability concern. Modern Range Rovers are better, but they still trail Lexus and even Mercedes in dependability ratings. Launching into the luxury sedan space with a questionable reliability reputation is risky. Who should consider this? Range Rover loyalists wanting sedan practicality and buyers seeking ultimate exclusivity. This will be rare. Who should wait? Anyone expecting proven reliability or track record dynamics. This is first-generation territory, and that always means risk in the luxury segment. The 2026 Audi A6 is the sedan most people forget exists, and that's actually its biggest problem. Here's why this technically excellent car struggles to get attention in a segment it helped define. Let's be honest. The A6 does almost everything well. Refined ride, solid build quality, quattro all-wheel drive confidence, and Audi's typically sharp interior design. On paper, it checks every box. But here's what buyers actually experience: it's become invisible next to the flashier BMW 5 Series and tech-forward Mercedes E-Class. The powertrain options are sensible: turbocharged 4 cylinders and mild hybrid setups focused on efficiency over excitement. You get smooth, competent performance that never thrills or disappoints. It's the automotive equivalent of business class, comfortable and forgettable. If you want driving engagement, the BMW exists. If you want cutting-edge tech theater, Mercedes has you covered. Where the A6 shines is in the details. The interior materials feel premium, the virtual cockpit is intuitive, and long-distance comfort is excellent. But here's the frustration: Audi's infotainment still lags behind rivals in responsiveness, and some features feel like they should be standard at this price point. Reliability is middle of the pack for German luxury. Maintenance costs are high but predictable. Resale value? Decent, but not exceptional. Who should buy this? Buyers who value understated quality over brand showmanship and want all-weather capability without SUV bulk. Who shouldn't? Anyone seeking driving excitement or tech bragging rights, the A6 is competent, not compelling. It's a smart choice that your heart will never race for. The 2026 BMW M2 might be the last truly analog M car you can buy. But here's the catch: it's also the most polarizing BMW design in years. Can you get past those looks? Let's address it immediately. Those oversized kidney grills are divisive. Some people love the aggressive stance. Others think BMW's design team lost the plot. But here's what matters more: what happens when you actually drive it? This is where the M2 justifies its existence. A twin-turbo inline-six making around 450 horsepower in a compact, rear-wheel drive package. 0 to 60 in roughly 4 seconds. But the numbers don't capture the real magic. This thing feels alive in ways the heavier M3 and M4 don't. It's smaller, more tossable, and genuinely fun on back roads. The manual transmission option? Still available, and that's becoming rare. If you want 3 pedals and a proper sports car experience, the M2 is one of your last chances in the BMW lineup. But here's the reality check: the ride is punishingly stiff for daily driving. The interior is nice but feels tight, especially in the back seats. And while it's cheaper than an M3, it's still expensive for what's essentially a 2-door compact. Who should buy this? Driving purists who prioritize engagement over comfort and don't need backseat space. Who shouldn't? Daily commuters in traffic-heavy cities or anyone who can't stomach that front-end design. The M2 is brilliant but uncompromising. Love it or leave it. The 2026 BMW Z4 shares its bones with the Toyota Supra, but here's the weird part: most enthusiasts would rather have the Toyota. So what's going wrong with BMW's Roadster? Let's start with what the Z4 offers. A smooth inline-six making around 382 horsepower, classic Roadster proportions, and that folding soft top that actually works in under 10 seconds. It's quick, refined, and undeniably handsome with the top down. On paper, it's the perfect weekend escape car. But here's where things get complicated. The Supra, built on the same platform, feels more focused and engaging to drive. The Z4? It's softer, more comfort-oriented, almost too polished. BMW tuned it for grand touring, not carving canyons. If you want a sports car that challenges you, the Z4 might feel too relaxed. The interior is typical modern BMW, high-quality materials, excellent tech, but increasingly complex menus. Some purists miss the raw simplicity of older Z4 generations. And here's the practical concern: this is a strict two-seater with limited trunk space. It's a lifestyle purchase, not a rational one. Reliability has been decent, but these low-volume sports cars often have quirks. And resale value? Roadsters traditionally depreciate faster than sedans or SUVs. Who should buy this? Open-air driving enthusiasts who prioritize comfort over raw performance and want BMW luxury in roadster form. Who shouldn't? Track-focused drivers or anyone needing practicality. The Supra offers more driving edge for less money, and that's tough to ignore. The 2026 BMW 7 Series is trying to out-tech the S-Class and out-luxury the Bentley, but here's the problem: it might have gone too far. This is either the future of luxury or a cautionary tale about over-engineering. Let's talk about what's impossible to ignore: that massive curved display and the rear seat theater screens. BMW turned the 7 Series into a rolling tech showcase. The i7 electric variant pushes this even further with near-silent propulsion and impressive range. On paper, it's the most advanced 7 Series ever built. But here's what longtime BMW buyers are saying: it's lost its soul. Previous 7 Series models balanced driver engagement with rear seat luxury. This generation, it's designed entirely for the backseat passenger. The focus shifted from ultimate driving machine to ultimate being-driven machine. If you're chauffeur-driven, that's perfect. If you actually enjoy driving, the S-Class suddenly makes more sense. The i7 electric variant delivers around 536 horsepower and roughly 300 miles of range. Acceleration is effortless, and the ride quality is serene. But here's the catch: it weighs over 6,000 pounds. You feel that mass in corners, and charging infrastructure anxiety is real for luxury buyers used to gas-and-go convenience. Then there's reliability. BMW's track record with complex tech hasn't been stellar. More screens mean more potential failure points. Who should buy this? Tech enthusiasts who prioritize rear seat luxury and are comfortable with electric or want ultimate gadgetry. Who shouldn't? Driving purists or anyone skeptical about long-term electronic reliability. This is complexity incarnate. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach costs more than most homes, but here's the question nobody asks: does it actually feel twice as good as a regular S-Class, or are you just paying for a badge? Let's be brutally honest. The Maybach is an extended S-Class with fancier materials, more features, and that iconic two-tone paint. You're getting reclining rear seats with leg rests, champagne flutes, and enough leather to upholster a small yacht. The EQS Maybach adds electric silence to the luxury equation. It's undeniably opulent. But here's what the price tag doesn't tell you: the actual driving experience isn't dramatically different from a loaded S-Class. Yes, the rear seats are more spacious. Yes, the materials are marginally nicer. But we're talking incremental improvements for a massive price jump. A well-optioned S-Class gets you 85% of the experience for significantly less money. The EV variant brings interesting considerations. Near-silent operation enhances that luxury cocoon feeling, and the electric torque is smooth. But range anxiety at this price point? That's a tough sell when Rolls-Royce still offers V12 confidence. Here's the ownership reality: maintenance is eye-watering, depreciation is brutal despite the prestige, and you're paying for exclusivity more than substance. Insurance alone rivals car payments. Who should buy this? Ultra-wealthy buyers who need chauffeur-focused luxury and want Mercedes reliability over Rolls-Royce drama. Who shouldn't? Anyone expecting transformative luxury over the S-Class or value-conscious buyers who realize a Lexus LS delivers 70% of this for a fraction of the cost. Subscribe for honest luxury car insights, drop a like, and comment your thoughts. Check the videos on screen for more deep dives.